My national television debut. So it wasn't the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather, but hey, you gotta start somewhere. My day began with a tour of the studios where they taped The Young and the Restless. We got a chance to watch some of the actors in action.
Can't talk about the scene right now. I have to come down.
After gawking for a while, it was time to get down to business.
Filling out her W-4 form in order to be paid.
So I get paid, which is really the most important
part of this whole day is to get paid.
After filling out all the paperwork, I was called to the set for blocking, kind of like practice. The director gave me some tips.
So she's doing like this. You're doing like this, right?
I play a nurse in the scene, and though I don't have a speaking part, there's a lot to remember, like how to take a pulse. After blocking, it was time to get suited up.
Good. Oh, God, I hope that fits.
I was about to become Nurse Sally Winslow. The transformation took place in my dressing room, or Trisha Kest's dressing room. The uniform was a little smaller than I expected.
What do you think? I have to suck in my stomach. This dress is really tight.
But it would have to do. Next up, makeup. It was Patty's job to fix me up.
So what are some of the major flaws that you have to cover up on all these beautiful people?
Well, fortunately, there are very few.
Yeah? They
really
look like
lucky.
that in person, huh?
Yeah, we're really lucky.
How sickening. After getting all of my freckles covered, it was time for a little hair fluffing. Then, time to shine. I must admit, I had a little trouble doing the pulse thing. I needed another lesson.
Put your thumb underneath his wrist.
Okay. Oh, that's much easier. Okay.
Okay, then you were about to leave that.
The stress of this big day was beginning to show. But before I could freak out anymore,
Sandra's big moment.
it was showtime. Let me set the scene. Nikki's in the hospital. Doctors are trying to stop her premature labor that started when ex-husband Victor accidentally shoved her down the stairs. Her husband Jack, who doesn't know this, comes to visit. I'm the nurse.
It's too stressful.
I have to take Nikki's pulse, make a notation in the book, and walk out the door. Very complex.
Sandra, move a little more to your right.
Everyone took their place, then action.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I nailed the scene in just one take. Afterwards, I even got applause. I just had to find out what Peter Bergman thought of my performance. After all, he's Daytime's best actor 2 years in a row.
So what do you think? I mean, do I have a possible career in the soaps, you think?
I thought you were pretty darn good. I was concerned that you forgot to look at your watch there the first time, and then the second time you had that down just great.
And with that, my day as Sally Winslow is over. In case you were wondering, I was paid $125. Not bad for 13 seconds on camera.
You are a man with a powerful sex drive.
Nina is trying to seduce Ryan again. Only problem is Ryan's married to Victoria. But Victoria has a hang-up about sex. They haven't been able to consummate their marriage. Then there's Cricket. Happily married to a rock star, she successfully fought back against sexual harassment by a coworker, who now, by the way, is trying to kill her. And Lauren Fenmore. Ah, Lauren. She's married to Scott, but is having an affair with Brad, and her arch enemy is trying to blackmail her. What do these plots have in common?
Please, come on. I mean, you don't need an incredible imagination to figure this out. These are people in a sexual situation, okay?
All right. Sex in the soaps. It's just one of the things that keeps viewers coming back for more. The executive producer of Young and the Restless says there are 3 other factors.
It's that old combination of good story, good characters, good acting.
Jill, what is your real intent in this?
And it's the job of the actors and actresses to make the plot sizzle. This was one of the scenes being shot the day we toured the studios. Catherine and Jill at each other's throats again. This time, Catherine discovered Jill is trying to lure John into fatherhood. Problem is, he doesn't want to be a daddy.
He has no idea, does he, Jill, that he is about to become a daddy again.
So what do these actresses think about sex in the soaps?
They've toned it down. There was getting too much. I mean, there for a while you'd shake hands and then you wound up on your back.
At the same time, in movies, it's getting very heavy. Haven't you noticed? I went to 2 films the other night, and I thought, I don't want to see any more sex
She
in a
goes to all those
movie
porno theaters.
It wasn't porno.
Pussycat theaters, you know.
You would know.
Producer Edward Scott defends the storylines that have sexual themes. He says characters spend more time talking about sex than acting on it.
I mean, I think everybody talks about sex, and we're like a slice of life, so, those conversations come up, but I don't think we have a lot of sex, especially illicit sex or sex between, with people that aren't married, that kind of thing.
I don't know, Ed. There's an awful lot of hanky-panky going on in Genoa City.
I hope you don't think that I do this kind of thing very often.
And with storylines this hot, you can bet Young and Restless viewers will keep tuning in.
You look back again, you have to be full of, Jesus Christ, inner torment. So I cut back to you like this, okay?
Christian LeBlanc plays bad boy Michael Baldwin, daytime's ultimate villain.
You got it, Frank.
All right.
Michael is a sexual harasser and a killer, and he's about to strike again. His target? Young, sweet Cricket.
Soon, very soon, you will get what's coming to you.
It's been a great deal of fun to be the bad guy.
Christian joined the cast in 1991. Genoa City hasn't been the same since.
You can't cut my line.
Yes, we can. We just cut as many
as you want.
My wife.
Off camera, Christian is warm, sincere, nothing like his character. Well, maybe a little.
We were sitting around talking about, when was the last time you felt like really murdering somebody? And I was like, gosh, I never feel like killing anyone. And then I realized every time I get behind a wheel on the freeways in Los Angeles, I went, yes, I could kill those people.
If Michael's the bad boy in town, Sheila's the wicked witch. Sheila has kidnapped her own mother, swapped babies with rival Lauren Fenmore. She even tried to steal Lauren's husband away. Now she's trying to blackmail poor Lauren with an incriminating picture.
Very naughty girl. You should never sleep with anyone but your husband, especially when there's a camera in the room.
So how did actress Kimberlyn Brown create this monster?
And with my character, I just tell myself I'm evil. I'm evil, and you just become evil.
Kimberlyn is a hometown girl. She grew up in La Mesa and went to Grossmont High School. She joined the soap in 1990.
It was only supposed to be for 3 months. I was just to come on to cause trouble between Lauren and Paul and Scott, and 3 months, I'm very happy to say, has turned into 3 years, so.
I think she's right.
Kimberlyn's character is such a hit on The Young and the Restless. Sheila is also now appearing on The Bold and the Beautiful.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I get to play a character that is so completely unpredictable. And what could be more fun than that?
Of course, all psycho characters eventually get their due. For Michael and Sheila, it could be a gruesome ending.
All of a sudden, the script is like, a train? I get run over by a train?
But that's not likely to happen very soon. Both of these characters still have a lot of terror to spread.
Keep watching, it's gonna get real good.
I will be seeing you again. Very soon.
In Hollywood, Sandra Moss, News 8.